Oudtshoorn and the start of the Volkswagen International Rally, the second round of the 1992 National Rally Championship. Nissan's winning streak from the recent Tour de Total seemed doomed from the start when Nick de Waal put a conrod through the block of his Sentra in a test session just one day before the event. A new block and cylinder head had to be flown down from Nissan's Kyalami workshops in a last-minute bid to keep championship leader de Waal in the running. Ex-Nissan driver Jannie Habik looks down as last-minute adjustments are made to his brand-new Class A Volkswagen Golf Synchro, which he'll drive for the first time on this event. Defending their 3 previous consecutive wins on this event, Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide carry the smart bets once again. Drawn first in Class A, Hannes Grobler and Douglas Judd prepared to start the 1992 Volkswagen International Rally ahead of a 41-strong field. The Mayor of Oudtshoorn, His Worship Councillor Grief, sends the Nissan on its way to stage 1 on the outskirts of the town. A total of 5 stages in and around Oudtshoorn before a regroup and the long haul through the night to the Bredasdorp-Callendon area. Hannes Grobler and Douglas Judd attack this short stage in the local showgrounds, aware of the pressure Damso will apply right from the start. Cars 1 and 2 share an equally fastest time of 1 minute and 27 seconds on this short, tight stage. But Damso's advantage lies ahead on the faster open roads. Damso's teammates in Class A, Enzo Kuhn and Johan Seeling, get right down to business, this being only their second outing in the four-wheel drive conquest. Enzo's aggressive driving style soon has the crowd on its feet. Jannie Habik and Wiley Harrington are 7th into the stage. The car, as yet untested under these conditions, does well in the hands of the very capable Habik. They finish the stage just 2 seconds off the leader's pace. Serge takes full advantage of the open roads on stage 2, allowing the beefy Conquest to stretch its legs and its lead. Serge finishes the stage in 3 minutes and 16 seconds. The Nissans of de Waal and Grobler lose about 8 seconds apiece to the Toyota on stage 2. Hannes Grobler and Douglas Judd on stage 3, a long 27-kilometre stage in the farmlands. The dust being kicked up by the cars hangs heavily in the air. A gentle breeze clears the dust for the drivers, giving no advantage to Grobler and allowing Damso to push the Conquest to its limits. Val Hodgson's Sentra picks up a puncture in stage 3, which causes the car to leave the road, damaging the rear suspension, and it drops the team to 14th place on the scoreboard. Cyril van der Merwe needed a gearbox change after the second stage, leaving teammate Glyn Hall to fight at the front of the pack. Still getting acquainted, Janni Habik in his Synchro Golf in full flight on stage 3. The pace is demanding as the drivers shift through the gears, and Habik is the next Class A car in need of a new set. As the sun sets over the Klein Karoo, it's no surprise to find Serge and Vito leading after 5 stages. But in a great show of form, the second Toyota of Enzo Kuhn and Johan Seeling hold second place, ahead of Cyril and France, who've battled in the dust, running midfield after their gearbox change. As dawn breaks, some 8 stages later, the order up front remains largely unchanged. Serge and Enzo, running at the head of the field and so escaping the dust problem, have managed to stretch their first and second places to over 2 minutes respectively. The 2 Toyotas show a clean set of heels to the rest of the Class A field. The talents of van der Merwe and Boshoff have kept their 3rd place intact. But the predicted attack on Enzo's 2nd place by Cyril was short-lived due to the visibility problem through the night. The big fight, though, is for 4th place, currently in the hands of Johan Evertse and Steve Harding. Their Golf Synchro is having to fight off the Sentra of Hannes Grobler, Glyn Hall and Martin Botha in their Ford Laser, and their teammates Janni Habik and Wiley Harrington. 7 seconds separates these 4 cars as the positions change from stage to stage. Hannes Grobler's had to keep up the pace with his Sentra rather lacking in the braking department, leaving the car skittish and unpredictable. To make matters worse, Nick de Waal and Guy Hodgson have fought back from 14th position to join the fight. After 15 stages, they're only 25 seconds off the 4th place battle. Glyn Hall and Martin Botha start stage 16. The team have now taken 4th place from the Evertse Harding Golf, but find their Cosworth motor down on par just when they needed it most. Hannes Grobler doing everything possible to keep the Sentra competitive through the stages, while the service crews battle to find the cause of the Sentra's fading brakes. Janni Habik finds himself with his Golf presenting typical teething problems on its first event. This keeps the pace competitive as the pack continue to fight for 4th spot on the scoreboard. In a tremendous all-or-nothing effort, Nick throws caution to the wind and takes on the challenge for 4th position. His recovery through the night was a good reason to go for broke and as many championship points as he can get his hands on. Behind the furious Class A action, the remainder of the rally struggles on. The Golf of Jürgen Snell and Marty Oliver ahead of the slowing Uno in Class B.